We're here at the Valemount Community Hall for an event and a workshop that just took place, and we're here with Laurie De Croos, who is the Support and Education Coordinator, First Link Northern Indigenous Community Engagement for the Alzheimer Society of British Columbia. Laurie, welcome to Valemount.
Thanks for having me.
So why were we here?
Well, I was asked to come and do some presentations to help support the seniors in the community to learn more about dementia. And so we spoke about what is navigating dementia and communication and behaviors over the last 2 days. So it was really great.
Right, and so the first day, what did you cover? Because we weren't able to come for the first day. What did you cover last night?
So yesterday we talked about navigating the dementia journey. So we talked about what is dementia, supports that are available, what's happening in the brain with people that are affected with dementias.
Okay, and today?
And today we spoke about communicating with people with dementia and how people living with dementia interpret what we say in our body language and our tone and all those things. And we spoke about behaviors, how behaviors are generally unmet needs and how we can minimize behaviors by supporting people living with dementia with meaningful tasks.
Okay, let's just for sake of background, back up a little bit and clear up what is dementia really?
Oh, that's a very good question, and that's probably one of the most common questions that I get. So we can think of dementia as an umbrella. So dementia is degeneration of your organic brain matter. It is loss of cognition, short-term memory loss, loss of communication abilities, and eventually loss of physical abilities. And the things that cause that are things like Alzheimer's disease, Lewy bodies, vascular dementia, frontotemporal dementia. There are many, many types of dementia that cause memory loss.
And it's quite a common problem now. I understand, speaking to a physician not too long ago, that it is the word epidemic is overused, but it's certainly very prevalent at this time, is it not?
Well, it is because we are working with communities where people are aging, and aging is the highest risk factor. And currently in BC, we have about 85,000 people that are living with dementia that we know of, and roughly about 10,000 of those are under the age of 65. And the interesting part is by 2050, we are looking at a projection of people living with dementia by 215%.
Wow, what's attributed to that?
Well, our aging population, our ability to diagnose, and people going to see their doctor. So now people are becoming more aware of dementia and seeking supports and questioning, do I have dementia, or perhaps it's something else with dementia-like symptoms, right? So we'll find that majority of those will be women because women are more apt to see their doctor than men.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right.
So.
And so what are the treatment options now available for people with dementia?
Well, treatment options, we have a wide variety of medications. There's about 5 different medications that we have in Canada or BC that are used. They're not a fix, but they're more, I want to say, more of a stabilizer and to help people having that meaningful life and moving forward. There's no fix, unfortunately, but there's management. And the goal is to help people feel included and supported within their communities and their homes with purpose.
And would you say we're doing that better now, the same, or worse?
I would like to say better because I think we're reaching more people. More people are becoming more educated and really wanting to know more about, well, what is this dementia we keep hearing about and talking about? There's so many stigmas around dementia. So people now are learning that, wow, I didn't know that. I thought that all older people have dementia, when really aging is only the highest risk factor, right? So we're lessening fear. So I think we're doing better. I'd like to say we're doing better. There's always room for improvement, but yeah, I think we're doing better.
Sure, and part of what you were doing today was giving people some tips on how to better deal with people with dementia from a caregiver point of view, from a friend point of view, from a family point of view.
Yeah.
What would you say the main takeaway from that would be?
And I wouldn't say Dale, I would say support more so, but I'd say the takeaway or the message I like to get across is dementia is supported by kindness and patience. And if everyone walked away with that today, I think it was successful. And just knowing that the purpose of life is a life with purpose, and the more we do for people, the more we take away from them, which causes loneliness, they're not included, right?
Right.
So we want them to have that in our communities.
And let's talk about the organization you work with, the Alzheimer Society of British Columbia. What do they do, and how can people take advantage of those services?
Right. So the Alzheimer Society of BC our main office is in Vancouver, and we have many resource centres throughout BC. So I support the Northern Health Region, so Quesnel to Whitehorse, McBride, Valemount to and including Haida Gwaii. So we have those resource centres all throughout BC that help their health region and the people that live within it. We do education, we do support, we do advocacy, we fundraise, we report statistics to the ministry to help with the dementia strategy in the province. Our goal is really focused on people living with the disease and the people supporting people living with Alzheimer's or any types of dementias. And the important thing is people to know that we just don't support people with Alzheimer's disease, that we support people with all dementias from any stage, from early onset to end of life. So we have a big organization with many teams that are there to help us in many different ways to achieve that goal.
Well, that sounds wonderful. And so for our viewers who may be in need of assistance, how would they reach you?
So they can give me a call anytime at 1-250-564-7533 or the dementia helpline, which I can't remember the number.
That's okay. We'll put it up on the screen. Yeah.
Or through the dementia helpline.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for coming to Valemount, and we wish you all the best with all the great work you're doing.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a beautiful community, and I am just so, I feel honored to be with a group of people that are willing to support the people who live here.
Great. Thank you very much.